Talk to me a little bit about, David, the scale of change. I mean, you've talked about constructive disruption, which is, I like the term.
We have to constructively disrupt almost everything we do. And those words are important because disruption can destroy. What we need is a way to constructively create a new reality, because you're right. We have to change the way we consume many of the products, frankly, that we make and many other companies make. There's lots of disruption and it's accelerating, but in areas of sustainability, it means that we're looking to constructively disrupt everything we do. We start with our operations. We made a commitment to advance a portfolio of natural climate solutions that will generate a carbon benefit equal to the cumulative emissions through 2030. This will effectively make our manufacturing operations carbon neutral for the decade and deliver an estimated carbon benefit of 30 million tons. We have to make products in a way that consume less energy, that have less waste, that consume less water. And we can do that. We can use our scientific capability to change the way we formulate our products. And it even goes to how consumers consume the products. If we even change our supply chain and our manufacturing operations, that's not enough. We have to help work with consumers that ultimately use our products to consume them in a way that has lower impact. And one of the best examples is when you wash dishes. 80% of a washing machine's energy consumption comes from heating the water. We can design formulas that can take the water temperature way down. We can save the vast majority. And we're even working on a technology that eliminates water completely, reducing the need for plastic bottles, millions of gallons of water required to make, pack, and ship. All of these are examples where we're looking across our entire business model to constructively disrupt the way we do to help really reset consumption.
Talk to me a bit about packaging and how far we need to go.
I think when we need to dramatically change what happens today, if you just take plastic as an example, and you mentioned that 70% of plastic is captured, but only 10 to 15% is recycled. In a world like that, and with the number of bottles and other plastic items being produced, we have to change it. But I think solutions can come, and one of the most exciting ones that I see, in addition to what we're doing as a company, and we, like many companies, have committed to having 100% of our packaging recyclable, reusable. We're reducing the amount of virgin petroleum plastic we use by 50% over the next decade. But we need to do more than that, much more. And we're part of a coalition of over 50 companies that have come together across the entire value chain. And it's part of the Alliance to End Plastic Waste. We've all voluntarily agreed to put up $1.5 billion over the next 5 years in order to develop sustainable models. And the key right now we need is sustainable, scalable, circular solutions. And to do that, we've got everything from the people that make plastic to people that make plastic packaging. We're working with the plastic recyclers and others to develop pilot programs that can capture it, process it, and turn it into a second life, because the issue is the waste. We want nothing going into oceans, nothing going into the environment. Capture it, reuse it in a way. Where we can, we eliminate plastic and find better solutions. It may be paper solutions or others. But where we need plastic and it's the best alternative, let's develop these scalable, circular solutions. And to me, I'm excited about the fact that we now have pilot programs going in Jembrana, Indonesia, where you pay people to collect it, process it, and give it a second life. Because the issue, many companies are making very bold claims on using post-consumer use resin. The issue is there's not enough of it available today. So we've got to find ways to capture it, process it, and reuse it, in addition to working to eliminate it everywhere we can. In the developed world, we on average use 500 liters a day of water. What if we could still have the same quality of life at 50 liters? Take 90% out, but still use the products you love. What would we need to do in terms of designing products differently, capture water use from any one task, clarify it, come back? What do we need to use from an appliance standpoint? Think about if we could design it. And this is an example of the kind of things that multi-stakeholders, working with outstanding NGOs, with companies, and in some cases with governments, can develop solutions. Because if we can do that, we don't sacrifice quality of life, but we do develop sustainable, circular solutions. We recognize in certain areas, and good examples are the area of equality and the area of sustainability, we will not get solutions unless we work across the entire, not only the business community, but working with outstanding NGOs as well. If we don't restore trust back for consumers, it's damaging for all. And we recognize consumers rightfully care more and more about the environment. They want sustainable solutions. They care about the way the world is going to be for their kids and their grandkids. And they expect companies to step up. We all need to put our resources, our funds, our technological capabilities, as well as leadership in this if we're going to address it.
David, any closing thoughts?
Yeah, two things. One, it starts at home. We're responsible as a company to develop technologies and solutions that make a difference. We've got a great example, PureCycle, a technology that takes contaminated polypropylene and can turn it into a very high quality use that then has much greater value, so it can be collected and processed. We're licensing that out so it can be scaled fast. On the other hand, in addition to doing our own work, as Jennifer said, we have to be part of the bigger solution, putting people and money, resources and money into these collective multi-stakeholder system solutions. It's one of the reasons why I've been involved in this Alliance to End Plastic Waste. I'm now serving as the chair of that. And the Consumer Goods Forum, being part of organizations like that, working with the Nature Conservancy, Conservation International, World Wildlife Fund, WEF, and many others. Absent doing both, each company making a difference in their supply chain, their products, in the usage of their products, and being part of system solutions that address the broader problems, we won't address it. The good news is both of those are happening, and they're happening at a greater and greater scale, faster and faster, which gives me confidence that collectively we can address this.